Well, Dr. Martin Luther King inspired the creation of Link Unlimited Scholars. It's an organization that provides resources for Black students to advance to college and beyond.
They're now mentoring and supporting thousands of high-potential Black students to change the trajectory of their future. Joining us now is President and CEO Dr. Tonette Gunn and Tamaine Hill, a sophomore at DePaul University. Welcome to you both. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so Dr. Tonette, tell me exactly what Link is.
Yeah, so for nearly 60 years, Link has helped to close the educational opportunity gap for Black students by providing them with access and opportunities to move to, through, and beyond college. Our scholars are doing some amazing things. They are graduating at 3 times the national average for Black students, and we do that through a fellowship model. It's anywhere from 4 to 6 years with us that our scholars spend with us in really rigorous programming around academic enrichment, career exposure, college access, and leadership development. And all of those things really helps them to be prepared for high school and success in high school, which then prepares them to be successful in college. And we're seeing that they're coming out on the other side and graduating and changing their life trajectories, because we know a bachelor's degree is still the surest way to the middle class and helping them to change their economic stability for their futures.
And Tamaine, you were a part of this program. You're at DePaul right now. Can you talk about how you got involved and what you've been able to accomplish as a part of this program?
Yes, ma'am. So I first started in 8th grade. I was at Holy Angels, and my principal pulled me aside, me and another classmate of mine, Ashton. So we had started, and he had told me about this application and how it really helps people, and I was like, okay. I told my mother, and she woke me up very early in the morning, sat me down at a dining room table, and we had everything in front of us. So I do have to thank her for that, and my grandmother.
What a good mom.
That's
grandma.
awesome.
That's
and what have
fabulous.
you learned, or what have you been able to accomplish so far through the program, or with the help of the program?
So 2 key things is there's always another chance, and another one that I still work on today is patience.
We all do,
Yes,
trust me.
absolutely. So,
Yes.
so you kind of touched on this a little bit, but in terms of qualifications, like what does a student need to do in order to qualify?
Yeah, so definitely one of those things is have a desire to go to college, right? Like they have to have this, and it's a dream that they have already. We're not planting that for them. But we look for talented, high potential, ambitious Black students, and that can be demonstrated in a number of ways, right? And so students, we do want to see like around a 3.2 GPA as they're coming in out of 8th grade, but we welcome any students that see those things within themselves to apply, because it can be demonstrated in a number of ways.
That's wonderful. And you are clearly one of those
Yes.
students that they
Yes, ma'am.
highlighted, and they brought you here today. Do you have any fond memories of the program?
Yes, ma'am. So I started freshman year. I had met a lot of new people. They had started before me, but it was really like a family. I had got to learn about my culture, about new friends, and then I was introduced to my mentor. His name is Arthur Rutherford Jr. He had actually gave me my first job.
Wow.
And thankfully, I got through without an interview.
Wow, yes.
So he had worked in a law firm. He had brought me in, and that is where I first, that is where I have my major now, which is finance.
Wow.
So I had met with the finance department. I had talked with them, and I really found a love for law firms, being a defense attorney and finance.
So even just making connections is
Yeah.
a key part of this.
Absolutely, and it opens up so many doors and opportunities, as you just heard Tamaine speak to. That was his introduction to finance. It's his college major now, right? He got a job without having to interview. Like, who has to?
Yeah,
Who doesn't have to
incredible.
interview for a job,
Yeah.
right?
And Tamaine, I'm sure that this inspires you too, that once you are established in your career, that you're probably going to want to give back too,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, so what would you say to somebody that's watching right now that, why should they get involved with this program?
So this program actually helps out a lot of people just like me, and then I've seen a lot of joy that comes in with helping people. So not only just being a scholar, being an alumni, but going back and being a mentor, which I have thought about doing. I have met the people before me and the people that come after me now, and there have been some people that I've spoken with, and I'm like, yeah, better speaking than me. He's still in 8th grade. So,
We can learn from all ages, right?
So,
Absolutely.
so it's just really great to see the steps that come with it, and then seeing the people that come after you.
Thank you, Tamaine. Thank you, Tonette, for being with us. Really appreciate it. To learn more about their programs, head over to their website, linkunlimited.org, and follow them on their socials on your screen right now.